Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa and I build Lego sets as well as film lifestyle type videos. I am super excited for today's video because, as you guys can probably already guess, we are finally going to be doing a Lego building video again. I am going to film these a little differently, so this is going to kind of be a review slash build instead of just like me building and talking. So let me know which version you like better, if you like how I kind of did it before or you like my new way of filming these. So as you can see, we are starting off with Chopper. His other name is also C1-10P. It kind of spells chop, so I can kind of understand why they called him Chopper. But he looks very similar to R2. He's just a little orange droid. This is going to be set number 75416. This one has not been out for very long. It did release on May 1st. This set did retail for $100. So to determine the value of the set, I'm going to do this new thing called price per piece. So basically, I'm going to take the price of the set and divide it by how many pieces there is, and that will determine the price per piece. And I'm going to now have a competition from this set on, basically seeing which set was the lowest price and best worth for your money. So since this set was $100, each piece was about 10 cents each. Since this one is the first one, obviously this one's the winner so far, so that's going to be the starting point. So now kind of getting into the box, as we can see, Chopper is right on front. I'm very curious to see if this is the actual scale to size or if this is just to fit the box basically. But let's see, we have a little mini Chopper as a minifigure, and that looks like the only minifigure that's going to be in this box. They do also have Ahsoka on the front, and like I've said before, I hate when they include other minifigures that aren't actually in the set. See, we have another little Chopper on this side, and then on the back we have more of, again, Chopper and his little minifigure right here, but it also shows that he kind of like moves around up here. So that'll be kind of cool. I think R2 kind of does something very similar too. So if you don't know who Chopper is, he is in the show called Rebels. It is a TV show that is in between episode 3 and episode 4, closer to 4 actually. Basically, he is part of the Ghost crew, but he does everything from fixing the ship to fighting the Empire, and he is very similar to R2, and a lot of people mistaken him for R2, but he is very different. He has a completely different personality. He has a lot of sass and a lot of attitude, and a great addition to the Ghost team, basically. So yeah, that's kind of who he is, and so I think we're just gonna kind of open the box and see what we have inside from there. Okay, so inside we have a total of 7 bags altogether, and then we also have, of course, the booklet. And then they also included some stickers as well. The stickers are actually my favorite part. I know a lot of people hate putting on the stickers, but I think they're so much fun. Alright, so we're just gonna open this up and see what we got in here. We have a little comparison from the Chopper Lego set to the Chopper in Rebels. Before I get started, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell to make sure you stay updated on all my future videos. Thought I would also kind of do a little bit of like a timestamp to see how long it takes me to do everything. So it is officially 1:20. We're just gonna kind of start with that. We have finished bag 1, and it is so colorful, but it doesn't look like anything yet. It was a little weird to build these. Like, this thing moves a little bit. I don't know what exactly this is going to be going towards. If this is the top, if this is the bottom, I don't know yet, but here's what we have so far. Let's see what time it is. It is 1:43, so it took about 23 minutes to make the first part. Now on to bag number 2. Okay, we have finished bag number 2. It looks like we have the sides. I'm pretty sure this is the body portion. These things move right here. So I'm wondering if these are like his little arms, maybe? It's the only thing that would really make sense in my head, but inside it's so colorful and I love how that's all turning out, and I know that that's not Chopper's colors, but it looks kind of cool that they do that. Let's see what time it is. It is 2:07, onto our third bag. Okay, so we have bag number 3 done. So yeah, these are definitely the body parts. I love how detailed this front part is. We put a bunch of stickers on that side. And then I also, where'd it go? When you move this right here, it moves that. So that's pretty cool. Show you kind of all around. It is 2:34. So about an hour in now. We're gonna go on to bag number 4. Okay, so we finished bag number 4. We are officially more than halfway done. So we just got one of the little legs over here. It moves this way and I feel like something's not right with it, but hopefully everything turns out okay. But yeah, that's the only thing we had from this bag, and I'm assuming number 5 is just going to be the other side. So let's just start with that. Okay, bag 5 is officially done, and I was definitely right. We just added the other side of his little legs, I guess. And what's kind of interesting is that they're actually different colors, which makes kind of sense because basically he scrounges for different parts to be replaced on him, so. And it is also 3:42, and now we're on to bag number 6. We have 2 more to go, and I think that these ones are going to be a little bit smaller because it looks like we have just a small portion left to finish, so let's do that. We are officially done with bag number 6. That one went super quick. There was a lot of really big pieces in it. I feel like the rest of them have been pretty tiny pieces, but it looks like that we have started his head, and we are finally getting into the classic Chopper orange and yellow, which is kind of cool. So it is 3:57. So let's get started on our last bag, and then we'll kind of finish up. Okay, we are finally done with Chopper. He is so cute. Kind of bring him up a little bit too. He does move pretty easily, and also his head spins, and then his arms kind of like flail to the side like they do in the show. So that's really cool. So it is now 4:20. Wow, that was exactly 3 hours to the minute, which is kind of crazy, but. And then he also came with a teeny tiny little Chopper, so cute. So I also thought that I would kind of show you a comparison of Chopper to what R2 looks like. I feel like these are pretty accurate to scale. Chopper definitely is shorter than R2, and so I feel like this is pretty accurate of how big they would look compared to each other. I feel like Chopper was made a little bit better, like it feels more sturdy and everything. I don't know, I just feel like R2 is very like flimsy and like not as well. So now the real question is, was it worth the price? So I feel like Legos are overpriced just anyways right now, but for the quality and for, I feel like, the price that most Legos are, I feel like this one was pretty accurate and pretty worth it in my opinion. So I thought I'd also do this fun little thing where I'm gonna start rating the sets out of 10. I would rate this one 9 out of 10. It turned out really good, pretty durable. I feel like, doesn't feel like anything's really gonna fall off. It is also really cool how it has some movement type of things. And I feel like for the price as well, it's not too overly priced. It is kind of expensive, but Legos are all just really expensive right now. So I would give this one a 9 out of 10. Before I sign off, I actually wanted to show you guys something that showed up while I was making this video. So here we have it. This is Darth Maul's Mandalorian helmet, and this is actually from Clone Wars. Darth Maul takes over Mandalore, and they change all the Mandalorian armor to this Darth Maul armor, and I think that this is one of the coolest helmets that exists from Star Wars. I'll put it on too. Anyways, this is not a Black Series helmet. It's something I found on Amazon actually, and I've been really wanting this helmet for a very long time, and I finally found one, so I thought I would also show you guys in this video. Please be sure to follow me on all my social medias. I will tag them in this video and in the comments below. I post on them basically daily now, and hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell to make sure you stay updated on all my future videos. And with that, me and Chopper say goodbye.